Hello everyone and welcome to week 4 of our upper body strength and conditioning. Okay, so you're warm. We're going to get you started with our first 2 movements, which today is actually only one. I'm just so used to there being 2. We're going to stick you on a timer. This timer is going to be set for 60 seconds on, 60 seconds off. For the first 60 seconds, you are going to be doing push-ups. In fact, you're going to do as many of them as you can in 60 seconds. If you'd like to count them and challenge yourself, you can do that. Or you can just mindlessly, endlessly do your push-ups with proper form, of course. But that's going to be us for the first minute. For that second minute, we're going to just rest. Sounds pretty nice? You're going to need that rest after doing these push-ups. We have 3 rounds of this. So if you're going to set your timer, you can set it, again, 60 seconds of work, 60 seconds of rest, 3 rounds total. We're in our normal push-up position. You guys are going to be pushing up as much as you can for that minute, which you know the drill with the push-ups. You want to maintain that nice strong core. If you feel like you can't quite do these ones the whole minute, try to do as many as you can, and we can always go into either our lowering push-ups where we use our knees on the way up, or straight up knee push-ups if we feel like we're really not going to make it. But I want every one of you to keep pushing up for that minute no matter what. Of course, you can kind of take a couple deep breaths, regroup, but you have 60 seconds of rest in between 3 chances of these minute-long push-up rounds, okay? So, you know what to do. Set your timer, press pause, and get those push-ups done. I'll see you back here for part 2. All right, welcome back. We are back up in for part 2, which is back on the timer. We're going to be working with rows now. 1 minute on one side, 1 minute on the other side, taking no rest in between those 2. So we're going from right side to left side, from right side to left side, 3 times total. 1 minute over here, 1 minute over there. I'll be setting up using my chair or my bench, using my dumbbells, because mine are a little on the lighter side. You can always use a TRX. You can use a band instead of the dumbbells. And again, if you have a regimented dumbbells, you can use 1 heavier one instead of 2 light ones like this. So 60 seconds of us rowing it in on one side. Now this one, don't underestimate it. It's going to be harder than it sounds, although if you do want to make it a bit more challenging, we can add either that pause or that slow lowering phase that we had so much practice with the last few weeks in on each side. We want to really hustle when we're switching sides because there's no time on the timer of rest. It's just going to beep and we're going to switch and do 60 seconds over on this side. And then it's going to beep and we're going to switch. And we're doing 3 sets total of this. Okay, so once again, you know what to do. Set the timer, pause, and I'll see you back here for the next part. All right, everyone. Welcome back to our last and final part of our strength. We have 3 exercises, no timer involved. You're going to have to count your reps for these ones. Starting off, we are headed down onto the floor for a narrow grip push-up. Now, I get it. I've already done a lot of push-ups. But I'm going to ask you to try to do 5 narrow grip push-ups as strong as you can. So those are the ones where our elbows are tucked in. If you can't quite complete 5 in your full body position, you can always drop down onto your knees and work with our 5 down here. If you feel like you're pushed up out, you can also turn around, grab dumbbells, and do a narrow grip chest press because I get it. But if you're going to do that, I want you to do double the amount of reps, 10 reps total, okay? So push-ups. Then we are going into a neutral grip row where you will complete 10 reps total. So bent over, neutral grip, normal tempo. Again, unless we want to make it a bit more challenging, we can hold it in here. We can either slow down on the way down, combination of both. We've had lots of practice with that over the past few weeks. 10 reps total. Finishing off, our third movement is going to be a band pull apart, where we have 20 reps on the menu of these band pulls. So that's going to be our last one. And then we are doing it again. No rest in between, 3 more times to make it 4 sets total. So again, 5 narrow push-ups, 10 neutral rows, and then 20 band pull-ups. All right, so go get it done, and I will see you back here for our last part, which is our conditioning work, conditioning circuits. All right, everyone, welcome back. Hopefully you feel good. Don't worry, no more push-ups. But we are going to have one more part, which is all about you getting your heart rate up, working your conditioning, your cardio system. We are working off of a timer. This timer is going to be set for 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. We have 3 exercises, and we have 4 rounds of these 3 movements. So you can go ahead and set that timer. Of course, we can always work off of a running clock if we need to. Most importantly, what we need here is space, which is why I moved my dumbbells, my chair, all my equipment out of the way. Starting off with our first movement, it is a variation of that off knee position, the pike to off knee. So we want to start off on our hands and knees here. We're going to pop off our knees, push our hips up into the air, and then come back into our off knee position. And this is going to be us. It's a bit of a leg burner. And again, you're going to feel your heart rate getting up. We want to make sure that we stay breathing the whole time. And that's going to be us for our first movement for our first 45 seconds. After we finish that one, we have jumping jacks on the menu. So we're working with jumping jacks, which we know if you're low impact, we're going to tap instead of jump for our second exercise, 45 seconds. Last and final one is back to our infamous split jumps that we've had over the past few weeks. So again, with these ones, we're trying to be fast, quick feet, thinking about smaller hops, but more of them. We can follow that lateral fashion, stay in place, do whatever we want to do, as long as we're working hard and pushing ourselves for that 45 seconds. Again, we are completing off, and then you will be done the work. Of course, you have your stretch session that I would like you to complete before you carry on and start and or continue on with your day. Okay, get it done. Good luck, and we'll catch you guys next day for our full body conditioning session.